This is the Negro Ninja, and I've decided to take a break from bitch nature and start talking more about martial arts philosophy. Okay, today I want to discuss the importance of balance in a fight. Okay, the importance of balance. Okay, just like this, you always want to have. Let me show y'all the fighting stance again. My fighting stance is like this. You do this. Both of your feet is put this way. This is naturally balanced. It's like you just standing like this, except you at at an angle. You at an angle. You got all this closed off and all this stuff right here. Okay. Then you're on your toes. Okay. And people, when they think about fighting, they think about knocking somebody out. Okay. They want to throw them haymakers. Okay. And what people really fail to realize is, it's not about the haymaker itself. It's about how the stance is. And you see a lot of big people knock people out really due to their weight. It might not necessarily be because they have a strong stance. Because usually they'll just throw them, and they probably don't even pivot half the time. But the point is that they just, they just heavy and they just on the ground. But one of the main reasons why so many fights really go to the ground ain't necessarily because somebody got slammed. Because them niggas be throwing hands and I be seeing them fall on the ground. The average nigga just ain't gonna have balance. Once again, you just want to make sure your feet is grounded. You know. All right, let's see what else. Then on top of that, you don't even have to put as much effort into making, strong punches when your shit is, like a tree root. Okay, just something as simple as this is harder because all this, and you kind of want to bend your knees just slightly if you want more of a, grounded posture, you know, and then you can just come, just regular stuff like that. And this is really how you get your hooks to be real hard too, just by having just a nice, strong, balanced stance. You know. And on top of that, hold up, you got allergies. Hold up. Having a good balance is more or less like a revolver. Like a gun that doesn't really jam. That's basically what I'm trying to get across right here. Okay. Because when your feet is on the ground, you're able to just do more stuff. You do more attacks because your feet is back on the ground. You should consider this like a video game. When you look at video game characters like, Jen or Jackie Bryan or something, even the Street Fighter characters, they don't really do moves unless they're done doing one move. So if they want to do a kick, they're not going to try to do kicks while this foot is still off the ground, usually, unless there's a method to it. But even still, something like this, they still got it back, you know, you know, um, and it gives you an advantage, because then the punch, and you can just keep that going, and then, stuff like that. But the average person does not know this type of stuff. Just watch the street fights on YouTube. Even if niggas do know martial arts, they still be too anxious to knock somebody out, or they don't really be as relaxed as they should be, so they don't really know to throw one technique after one has finished. They be trying to. This feels like a video game to where you can buffer or whatever, but you still have to complete one move before you try to go into the other. All right. Hello, squirrel. See, these animals nosy as hell. I'm telling y'all, bro. Every time I'm making videos, animals, they be trying to come out and listen to shit. They was not out here all day until I came out here talking shit. Anyway, look at them up here. Look, just come out two of them, just nosy as hell. Anyway, And that's basically the way to see it. And when you have balance and you manage to get hit, you can tank the hits even better versus somebody messing around, catching you slipping. And then you just, you know how it is. You be thinking that niggas got their power when the reality is, in regular street fights, they just so busy moving. And then one of them just get hit while their feet is, and it's just easier to knock them down, you know. So just imagine the training that they do with the pads, okay? So if they holding a pad, for somebody to do a side kick, they'll be like this, right? Or they'll be like this or like this, okay? And then if you do manage to get hit with it, your feet are so balanced that you're gonna be doing this, you're not gonna be doing this. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why balance is important. You just get strength all around. You can tank hits better. Your hits become stronger. You got more mobility. Okay. And another thing I want to point out, kicks basically just make you vulnerable all around, even though they're highly effective. Okay. And it's easy to get cocky, like you'll see people very good at what they do. And they'll probably get a little cocky and they want to do some little stupid shit like, they'll probably just fight like this or something, Especially them Taekwondo niggas, they be getting cocky, okay? But the reality is, when you're just trying to stand on one leg, even this kick that they're kicking with, it's not going to be as strong as a kick that's coming straight from the ground. Like, see, that's a weak kick because it's coming with this front leg, but it's still strong versus like something like this that's going to naturally have more power because I had to turn around with it. But even after this, it just keeps you vulnerable. Usually people know if you're going to kick, they're going to try to grab your leg. But that's not to say that when your leg is grabbed that it's the end, because you can train yourself to balance on one foot, but this is only in emergency situations, okay? Niggas have been trying to pull my feet. I catch them with that side kick, and they'll try to pull it, and I'll just be like, and I'll probably just deck them or whatever, but you're not going to stay like that. You're just going to stay like that long enough not to fall, you know what I mean? But it just puts you in a very dangerous situation. All right, what else do I have to say? I'm going to just do this in one take, though. I'm tired. Let's see. Why else is it good to have balance? Okay, because you could be fighting multiple niggas, Multiple niggas might be trying to come for your ass. They might be trying to come for your head. You don't know, but you just know that these niggas need to be dealt with. Okay, and just like the little exercise they tell us to do. To get a black belt, you have to at least be able to balance on one leg and kick from every different angle, so some shit like this, like boom, boom, and then back. But you ain't necessarily gonna do it like that for real. It's not practical to do it in a real fight, Boom. You're gonna be centered. That's what's gonna be happening for real. I ain't even gonna throw no kicks right here. Somebody's car right here, but I'm, and then just having complete control of your surroundings. Always keep a calm mind. And even though it seems to be happening fast, you still got control of what you're doing as a Negro. You know what I mean? Just as simple. Just that simple. And on top of this, all this stuff happens so fast, And if you're not naturally well grounded, your chances of slipping up is even harder. Even if you're not doing nothing, too acrobatic, and you think you standing still. Like most niggas be walking like this, bro. Niggas be like this right here. They'll walk with the little penguin feet and shit, do that stupid shit. Pants all second. How the fuck does that make you a tough nigga? Walking around acting all tough, you can't even walk with your damn feet straight. You want your feet straight at all times. Like I said, it's just similar to walking. In the other video where I was describing the kicks. So if a nigga came right here right now, I'd probably be ready. You know, of course, you know, when you're trying to be mobile, you're going to be on your tiptoes. And you're going to have your knees slightly bent. You don't want it bent too much. That's stupid. You know, I can understand if you catch somebody like this. Okay. You know, you just want to flat out, you know, kind of get down. And there's a reason for that, though. That's going straight for that stomach. But still, you know, you get what I'm saying. Do I have any more points to add to this topic? Let's see. Why else do you need balance? Because your ass might have to just run from some shit. Sometimes it might be too many niggas to deal with. You know, I'm like, oh, there's too many niggas to deal with. I might want to have to catch these niggas one by one. I'm going to catch you slipping, nigga. I'm going to get you. Doing some whole shit, going to try to get 20 niggas over here, all right? But you live to fight another day, or you live to creep up on this bitch ass when he by himself. You know, luckily I don't have to go through these type of situations, but I know niggas want that shit to happen so bad. I know niggas is plotting, but I'm finna tell you niggas what to do in case niggas are plotting. You run the fuck on when there's that many niggas. Okay. Let's see. Another reason why it's good to take balance seriously. That's probably it though, but I'm finna just recommend this. You know, if you want to train on your balance, you know, work on your balance, I highly recommend just standing on one foot. Just practice on the chair. Just can you stand on one foot? Just hold on to something. And then to see how long you can hold this position. Okay. And then you try it again. And like I said, this is the basics. You know, it's keeping this leg strong. And the shit is gonna burn until you really get the hang of it. You know what I mean? Sometimes. I don't know what you're doing for exercise. Okay, then you might want to practice. Remember, on the balls of my feet. You know, just practice the stance I'm doing right here. Okay. See this? My hips is facing this way. I'm just standing looking just like a regular Negro. Just, you know, people just think I'm just sitting here doing some regular Negro shit. And I'm like, no, I'm just sitting up here thinking about ways to whoop your ass, you know. All right, but that's just the basics. It's natural. It ain't as complex as people want to make it seem to make themselves look like they're some type of philosopher. Okay. Okay, why stand on the balls of your feet? It's for mobility. You cannot dash. Let me see if I'm, okay, let's do the flat footed shit, okay. See, that's just a regular step, right? But if I'm like this, you know, it just, let's see if I can do that. And you know, because your feet is already off the ground when you're standing on the balls of your foot. Okay, so remember when you're trying to balance, you know, you can do like this if you want to practice like that. Okay, but when your feet is on the ground, always do this. Because your feet is already halfway off the ground, so there's less effort to move versus, you know, you basically got to pick your feet up when your feet is flat. All right, but that's all I got to say for this little rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro lesson for today. Negro out.